Hello everybody, Sir Beaton here and welcome back to another past paper practice video. In this video, we'll be tackling some variation past paper questions. So let's head straight into the first one. So this question says, the table below shows corresponding values for P and R. So here we have P and R and we have the corresponding values M, and that is 0.2, 4, 2, 6 to 2.5 and N. So the question says, given that P varies directly as R cubed, calculate the values for M and N. So they want us to find these unknowns here. So what we need to do, we need to find the value for a very important thing, which is K. So the instruction is P varies directly as R cubed. So P is equal to, so P varies directly, so K multiplied by R cubed. P varies directly as R cubed. So this is how it will be when it varies directly as R cubed. So we need to find the value of this K, which is the constant on proportion. This will dictate how P and R, how P will vary according to R. So we need to find this K. So how can we find that K? By substituting two values for P and R that we already know. So we know when P is equal to 4, so we'll substitute 4 is equal to K multiplied by R cubed. So we know R would be equal to 2. So this is 2 cubed. So 4 would be equal to K multiplied by 2 cubed. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 would be 8. So K would therefore be equal to 4. This 8 is multiplied. We take it over, we'll divide. So 4 divided by 8. Hence K is equal to, so 4 ones 4. 4 into 8, 2. K is equal to a half, or we can say 0.5. Let's say 0.5 since all of the rest, we're dealing with decimals, so we can say K is equal to 0.5. So this is the value for K that we'll use. So now we want to find M. So this is what we use. So we know P is equal to KR to the third power. So we know the value of P that we want to find would be M. So we can say M is equal to K. We found K to be 0.5. multiplied by R, so we found R to be 0.2, so this is 0.2 cubed. So let's work that out. So 0.2 cubed will be 0.008. So when we multiply that by 0.5, we'll have 0.004. So when R is equal to 0.2, M is equal to 0.04. So we can say M is equal to 0.04. And now let's find a value for N. So we know the formula is P is equal to KR to the third power. So we know P in this case would be 62.5. So this would be 62.5 is equal to K. We found K to be 0.5 multiplied by R in this case, which is N. So we can say N to the third power. So now that we want to solve for N, we can just take over the 0.5, let's multiply and take double divide. So you'll have 62.5 divided by 0.5 would give us N to the third power. So 62.5 divided by 0.5 would give us 125 is equal to N to the third power. So when we take over this cube, it will become the cube root of 125, and this is equal to N, and therefore N would be equal to, when we find the cube root of 125, we will get a value of 5. So N is equal to 5. So N is equal to 5 when P is equal to 62.5. So we can say R is equal to 5 when P is equal to 62.5. And with that, this has brought us to the end of this video. I trust that you have a good understanding of how to answer these kind of questions when you are given the table and you want to find the corresponding values on the table. Remember, variation, you just need to compute the formula, see if it's directly, and if it's inverse. We know if this had said varies inversely, we will know it will be P is equal to K over R cubed. But it did not say inversely, it said directly. So with that, this has brought me to the end, and I want you to keep practicing. Practice makes perfect, and I'll see you in the next video in which I'll be looking at some more questions. Take care.